Hi, I'm Donny. This week on Country Matters, we are having a look at cotton and clean energy developments in the Ord Valley. Cotton is making a comeback to the Ord Valley. The WA state government is investing heavily into the project, and they say it is expected to deliver a $250 million boost to the East Kimberley region. Most importantly, a state-of-the-art cotton processing plant.
This is a really important piece of economic infrastructure. We know that if we can process some of our cotton products, export them at a higher value, that's a really important opportunity as well. But of course, the jobs that come with that processing are really important.
The development includes a $4 million electricity infrastructure upgrade, $5 million grant to develop the cotton processing plant, and a $77 million investment to widen the main water supply channel. With the biggest sandalwood company going into receivership, a lot of the land that was under sandalwood can now be used for cotton farming.
It's going to be quite severe on cash flow on some of the farmers, but for the whole valley, we're very fortunate that we've got a cotton industry coming on, and so it's just a really good time to have more land available for cotton.
The first time cotton was introduced to the valley in the early 1960s, it only lasted 10 years, due to being decimated by the Heliothis caterpillar. But this new genetically modified cotton is pest resistant, and there's a new way of growing it.
What we've learnt with continuing to grow cotton at a research level over the last 5 to 10 years, that the cotton actually likes to be planted earlier in the year, in the wet season. That way when it's producing fruit, it's the start of the dry season and it really grows well then. And then we get the crop off in August or September before it gets too hot.
But not everyone is happy with the return of cotton.
We are very concerned about cotton. Cotton is killing the savannas of Northern Australia right now. And if it gets bigger, that's what it will continue to do. The complete destruction of Northern Australia's great savannas. So we're very, very concerned about what's happening there. We're hearing that 5,000 hectares has just been cleared next to the NT border. We're hearing that Ord Stage 3 is being negotiated on at this stage. And obviously, they require vast amounts of water from Lake Argyle. There's a big question, is there enough water in Lake Argyle for all of this?
And there's no guarantee the return of cotton on a large scale in the Ord Valley will be lucrative for producers, with prices slipping to their lowest level since January 2020. This is due to an oversupply in the global market, with Brazil overtaking the US as the biggest cotton producer. There's also a lot of uncertainty about the global economic outlook. The current price of cotton sits at 67 US cents a pound, which is roughly 560 Aussie dollars per bale. And some analysts say it could drop by as much as 50% in the coming year. Cotton is not the only industry that's projected to provide a large economic boost to the East Kimberley region. A multi-billion-dollar clean energy project is also in the pipeline. It's a partnership being led by traditional owner companies, MG Corp and Bullingarra Ventures, including Kimberley Land Council and Pollination Group. It will be a green hydrogen and ammonia facility, where water will be taken from Lake Argyle and turned into hydrogen, then pumped 120 kilometres to the Wyndham port, where it will also be converted to ammonia and then exported. In this promotional video, Chair of MG Corp Lawford Benning says this will be a great benefit to the community.
If we can get this right, this could be a model that could be replicated throughout Australia or probably even the world, working with Aboriginal people.
Someone who's seen it all in the Ord Valley over the past 60 years is prominent elder David Julimanuri. Although optimistic about these developments, he believes that up to this point in time, Mirror-Gadgerong people have not seen the benefits.
There's hardly any major benefit to the people, really. It's what benefit go to the people, it has to be shared. So it's only like handouts, really. What people are benefiting from is just handout.
MG Corp Chair Lawford Benning on ABC Radio recently said that he believes that if all invested parties work together, there would be better outcomes.
And I believe that between Mirror-Gadgerong Corporation, our neighbouring and our partnership within Kununurra, our local farmers, other industries, our neighbouring Bullingarra Aboriginal Corp, all of us need to be saying the one story and singing the one song. And I believe if we do that, we will then have the best, outcome with our state government and encouraging our state government to follow us and back us.
So it's important that government is here to listen, engage deeply with not just the workforce that we have up here, but also the community. Continue to talk about what are people's aspirations, what are their concerns, and how can we continue to work with them to make sure that we do better.
However, the state government relies on MG Corp to do consultations with local Aboriginal people. David Newry feels that they are not being heard.
Yeah, I mean, you ask people out there what's happening, they wouldn't have a clue what's going on. Well, it's the people that are representing the group are the one that have all the knowledge, not the community. The board are making the decision and coming back and telling the people what they need to, what has happened already, which is not right. You know, there need to be more discussion, and you know, there need to be more meeting out with community or family groups to really get the right information back and more understanding. But this representing people from each family group is not the Mirrong way of making decisions about country.
We approached MG Chair Lawford Benning for an in-person interview, but he cancelled and has not returned our calls. To hear the full interviews regarding cotton and hydrogen in the Ord Valley, tune into my program, Country Matters, produced on Mirrong Country at the studios of Warringati Media Aboriginal Corporation. We are being heard across the WA Northwest via the Packham Network and around Australia on the National Indigenous Radio Service.